On everybody's left, we have kicker Aidan Birr. On everybody's right, we have wide receiver Eric Rivers. Just for everybody's awareness, the 55-yard field goal obviously not only just won the game, but it did tie the school record for longest field goal in Georgia Tech history at 55 yards. So we'll go ahead and start. I think Kelly, we promised you. Yep. So.
Aidan, obviously you've had a lot of clutch kicks here and opportunities. What was going through your mind when you understood the scenario after the timeout? Obviously you knew you guys were going to go with the fire drill there.
Yeah, I mean, we've worked that a lot throughout camp and practice. So, like, Coach Farrell and even Turbo, sometimes even without the team, we'll run out there and we'll do quick kicks. And then even, these past few weeks, we've practiced it a lot. And, I just definitely couldn't have done it without, my holder, the snapper, and then the line. I mean, it was a smooth operation. We all went out there. Everybody got set up. We had enough time, and I could sit back there for a second, and I was ready to go. So it's a good feeling, but that it went in.
Jen.
Aidan, did you know it was good when it left your foot? And then what ensued after that? Where'd you go? Where'd you run to? What happened?
I felt pretty good off the foot. It hit the All-State hand, so it traveled pretty far. I think I had a couple extra yards on it. But AP, he told me, he's like, stand right there when you make the kick. There's 2 minutes left in the game. He's like, stand right there when you make the kick and let everybody come get you. I completely forgot that. I just started running around. I was gonna go do a little Lambo leap, like a Bobby Dodd leap. But the fans were coming onto the field, so I kind of met them halfway, I guess. But yeah, just great kick, great feeling.
Okay. Right back here.
Eric, take us through, as an offense, getting him in position to win a game like that. How much confidence did y'all have knowing that what was going on, the possession, the time, and all of that he's going to come out there and clinch this game for you guys?
Yeah, our trust in each other is unmatched, so I just figured that we move the ball and get him in position to make a play. He's going to be there and be ready to make those plays when his number's called. So we got all that trust in each other as a tight brotherhood, and we all trust each other in our locker room.
Right here.
Aidan, you, like a lot of people on this team, have been here for a couple years now, like Haynes, Jamal, and Omar, all who contributed in a big way into this win today. But when you see that last kick make it through the goalpost and you see the fans rushing the field, what's exactly going through your mind?
I mean, this is what I dreamed about, when I committed here, in that 2022 season, I came here that year. This is what we've been dreaming about as a team. Once Coach Key took over, we were ready for games like this. And, I really appreciate the fans showing up. That's a big factor in the game. They were loud, and I think it helped us a lot and on defense and then offense as well. You feed off the fans' energy, so we really appreciate them coming out. But yeah, I mean, it was definitely a dream, coming here and seeing that stadium filled out. Real nice.
Okay.
Eric, this was sort of your first big game back here playing. What was it like to get the experience with the fans and all that, and then play in a game like this that was such a back-and-forth important game?
Yeah, it's just a good way to get ourselves going. We got a long season ahead, and this is just the beginning of it. I feel like we just got to get ready and prepare each and every week like it's a championship week, because that's what we want to be at the end of the year, and that's what we got to keep working towards.
Kind of going off of Kelly's question, Eric, you come to Georgia Tech to be a part of big scenarios like this one today. How would you describe what you guys have here at Georgia Tech as a team?
I think we definitely have something special here. As we just continue to work every day, we can reach our goals and everybody can be happy at the end of the year. So I just come in here every day and just give everything to this team, because this team, we all believe in each other and we all invest a lot in hard work for each other. So, yeah.
Aidan, when you got out there, was your focus on the snapper? Did you get an eyeball of the clock at all to see how much time you had?
Yeah, I think I ran out there, and once I was I looked up at the clock. There was 13 seconds left, and I knew I really don't like to take my full steps because I want to have time to look up at where I'm aiming for my target. And so, like I said, we've been working that situation. So I'm ready for that, and the team's been ready for that. So I was very comfortable with the amount of time we had. And
Najee.
Question for you, Aidan. Obviously, I know you practice it a lot. You go through the fire drill, but just how do you never allow those moments to become too big? I mean, you've hit a game winner against Florida State. You know, obviously, you do it again today. You've done this consistently throughout your career. How do you just never allow the moment to be too big?
I think you just got to rely on your process. Like, that next kick is, the most important kick. So, I had a pretty good day before. Like, I just knew that this next kick is the most important kick. So, like, if you rely on your process, and then I lean on God. I went out there and prayed, before as I'm running on there, I'm leaning on God, so that's just big for me. That takes a lot of the pressure out of the kick. I mean, obviously it's a big kick, but like I said, if you just rely on your training and process, you go out there and do what you do. That's what you live. That's what you dream about doing, and that's what you live for.
Okay, anything else, Kelly?
Both you guys, how much does it kind of trickle down when you have someone like Haynes leading the way for you guys and seeing how tough he is and how much he scraps for every yard? And I imagine that has to be kind of uplifting for the whole team when you see a guy fighting that hard at the top.
Yeah, it definitely fuels us because if he's going to go out there and bust his ass and give his all for us, we got to do the same for him. So I definitely feel like that's part of what gets us going too.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, just seeing the offense and the defense play so well. Like, when I do get my opportunity to go out there, like, I don't want to let the team down. Like, last year, I felt like I let this team down a lot of times, and that was a big thing for me this season. Just I can't let those guys down because they showed a lot of trust in me last year. Coach Key did, the whole staff. So, I mean, I just don't want to let anybody down.
Okay, we'll wrap up on that. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you. Everyone, appreciate you guys.